Some grieving families now hope to find a closure in court after dozens of bodies were found at a Jeffersonville funeral home.
WDRB Stefan Johnson and photojournalist Jeff Gordon tell us how the loss of loved ones has turned into a search for justice.
This is part of an investigation into the Lankford funeral home. Police recently found the remains of more than 30 people there after complaints of a strong odor. And now grieving family members are hoping they'll get some answers. Behind me inside the Clark County Courthouse.
On April 22nd, my husband passed, 5:30 in the evening, and I called Lankford to tell them he had passed and they needed to pick up his body at Baptist East Hospital.
Cynthia Cape was still grieving her husband when she received a shocking phone call recently.
I immediately said, "Who the hell is this?"
The call was from the Clark County Coroner's office.
The coroner told me they had my husband's body. He had been found at Lankford Funeral Home.
Cape says instead of being cremated, her husband's remains were one of more than 31 bodies found inside the Lankford Funeral Home in Jeffersonville.
The coroner in Clark County confirmed that our father's body was one of the 31 decomposing bodies that had sat in that funeral home for a month.
Amanda and Mark Humphrey got the same phone call about their father, who died in April.
I think we didn't want to believe it. You know, we
the
thought,
first
well,
couple
we
days
have
I was
ashes.
numb.
We have ashes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kept thinking it was a bad dream.
The Humphreys say they were given an urn and held a celebration of life, but learned it was not even their father's cremains.
One or two, it could have been an honest mistake, you know, but this is ungodly. I mean, I hope the devil's waiting on him.
For now, the owner has a court date and possible criminal charges waiting on him.
We filed a lawsuit.
Attorneys Mark Sedgwick and Larry Wilder filed a class action lawsuit on behalf of several families and got their first win in court on Wednesday.
It was an emergency motion requesting the court, the judge, to grant a relief that Mr. Lankford show up on an expedited basis to preserve evidence related to this case.
Meanwhile, the funeral home is closed and the owner is missing in action, but family members hope to see him in court one day.
Well, if I saw him, I'd slap him and spit in his face.
Lankford is scheduled to be in court next Tuesday to answer questions from attorneys regarding that class action lawsuit. With photographer Jeff Gordon, I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.